Welcome back. It's November the 10th. I'm re-recording a portion of this for my ceramics class. I will try and cut in the second half of the video that I shot a little while ago of you guys are starting the coil making process, and you're going to add coils to your designs to build out those vases, build out the base and the vase elements for your cookie pieces. Welcome back. It is Tuesday, November the 8th for my ceramics class. What do we got to get done for today? Today, you're getting started on those cookie jar pieces. I know I'm using this as the model. This is not the model that you'll be using in class. But you guys will be making a cookie jar, but that's just what I got for today. Our sketches were from yesterday. Today we're moving more into the coil build itself. Now, coil build, you're building a basic coil vase. You do want to make sure that the coil base that you're working on fits to the piece that you're going to be doing. If you have feet that come off the end, and I think I'm going to have this in the video, you can build those separately. So build a coil vase, the cookie jar, the jar that holds the cookies, so you don't get a lost cookie that gets into the foot and then rots, and then you're like, why are my cookies trash? That's why. We've got to make sure that's a solid single vase to hold those cookies. Make sure you hold lots of cookies. I'm a big cookie fanatic. Want to make sure that's good size for you. Building up the vase to hold those cookies, and then you're going to add the additional attachments later on. Key number one, while you're working on this, make sure your clay stays fresh. What does that mean? Get a spray bottle, spritz a little bit with a little bit of water at the end of class before you wrap in the plastic. Want to make sure that the air is staying off of the clay as much as possible. Try and keep moisture in there. Try and keep the bag nice and tight, because you're gonna be working on this for 2 weeks at least. I wanna make sure it stays fresh, because once it gets to a certain level, it's going to dry out, and then it's gonna break, and then you're gonna have to start all over, and that's no fun. Wanna make sure these cookie jars come out really well. Also, second thing is the head is a separate entity from the body. The body and the head are two different pieces. Make sure that you're making two different pieces, because the head is the lid for your cookie jar. You might want to have a big body and then a small head, but if you want to turn the head over, I'm going to work on the designs that I'm doing. I've got some that'll be where I'll have like a hidden compartment. One caveat for me is, growing up, my grandfather hid candy from the rest of the family in a special cupboard in the kitchen. He made like a false wall to hide his toffees in, and most of the grandkids knew where those were, because he was always wondering, like, why is this like depleting? Who is eating the toffees? Nobody. He didn't know. Grandmother certainly did not know that the toffees were in there, and that was like the kids' hidey hole of where we could find granddad's candy, and it was a wonderful little treat. And those are kinds of things I'm going to be building into my candy jar. You should see that in the video. Hopefully I'll put that in the video. I'm going to try and keep that in mind as I'm working through my builds. So check those things out. Give you guys little tidbits, fun stuff, interesting things. If you guys have questions, you know where to find me. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Until then, later guys.